Hello and thank you for joining me today. This is Julie from Bubbleberries Crafts and I'm a Stampin' Up independent demonstrator here in the UK. And today I have some cute little bags for you. These are a nice size. They measure 3.5 inches by 1 3/4 inches by 3/4 inch depth. And these are all made using just one sheet of Designer Series stack paper, and I'm using the Abloom. There's some really pretty papers in here, and it just takes one sheet to make one of these little bags. I'm now going to show you how to make them. So taking a sheet of your paper, you'll need your scoring board. Don't worry about any of the sizes, any of the score lines, any of the details. There will be a link below that you can click on that will take you straight over to my blog, and from there you'll find all the details if you would like to try and make one of these projects. So with the long side at the top, you need to score at 1 inch, 2 6/8, 3 6/8 and at 5.5. You then turn your paper to the short side being at the top, and it's just one score line at 1 inch, and that's all your scoring done. You can pop your board away. Then just come along and fold on all of your score lines. And then on one of your end pieces you need to just remove the box that sits at the side, because we don't need that. So just take your scissors and follow your score lines and just trim out that little box. Then you will have another 3 score lines running down, and you just need to snip up these straight up to your first score line. Then we can start constructing the bag, and to do this, where you've taken out the square, just fold in this piece here, and using sticky strip, Tombow or snail as its paper, just run some glue down this edge, and then just fold the bag over to meet up at the edge. Get that squished down, and that's the bag then coming together. We then need to close the bottom. And again, just folding the sides, use your snail, some glue, and then just close that down. Then taking the bag and holding it at the top, just use your fingers just to pinch that in, fold it in, give it a squish. And then I'm just using my hole punch. I'm going in at the centre. I'm just eyeballing it and making a hole in the top. And then I've got some pretty yellow ribbon, and you just thread all that through the hole. Can I get hold of it? No, can't. All fingers and thumbs today. There we go, pass that through. Now I'm going to just tie a knot in the top because I am so bow challenged. I'm sure you don't want to see me struggling to try and tie a bow. Knots can be pretty too though. So just tying that into the knot. Pretty up the ends. And that basically is the bag then constructed, and we can go on to do the stamping. Today I'm going to be using Lotus Blossom, which is a free item from the Celebration catalogue. For every £45 you spend, you can choose different items that are free in the catalogue, and this runs until the 31st of March, so there is still time if you would like to order anything. And I'm going to be using the thank you stamp just here. Now in the paper we have got pistachio pudding, so I'm going to pick up on that and taking a piece of Whisper White and pistachio pudding ink, I'm just going to stamp out thank you, and then using the 1 3/4 inch by 7/8 of an inch over punch, I'm going to punch that out, but I'm going to bring the thank you so that it's over to one side, which then gives me room to pop on my little flowers. So punch that out. I'm then going to just sponge around the edges. There we go. I'm then taking some of the pistachio pudding card, and I'm using the large scallop oval punch and punch one of them out. Using the same card, I'm then using the itty bitty flower punch, and I'm punching out 2 of the flowers. So that's all the punching done. I'm then going to take the flowers and my sponge mat, and using a ball tool or the back of your paper piercer, just squish into the middle of the flowers, and that just helps them to pop up, making them 3D. I've then got some lovely little gems, and I'm going to take one and just pop into the centre of each of the flowers, and then I can start building these all up. Turn the flowers over, and taking your Whisper White with the thank you on it, and using a glue dot, just pop onto the back, and then just position your flowers on there in a cluster. Then you can take your dimensionals and put one onto the back, and that can be stuck onto your scallop oval. Taking another 2 dimensionals onto the back of this, back off there. Oh, there we go. Bring your bag back in, and you can then position this wherever you would like, and that is it. That's how simple this project is, but very effective. And these are really lovely colours, very spring-like, and as it's a lovely sunny day here, they fill you with such cheer. So thank you very much for joining me. Take care.